Okay, guys, SOL 8.5 is coming in 2 videos because I don't know, somehow I turned off the video. So number 4, if the measure of angle 1 equals the measure of angle 5, which parts of the angles are supplementary? Remember, supplementary means 2 angles that add up to 180 degrees. So measure of angle 1 is equal to angle 5, okay? So that means I'm going to mark it. This is equal to this. I'm going to put that one arc. And if angle 1, what do we know about angle 1 and angle 4? They're vertical, which means they're congruent. So I'm going to give it this mark, and I'm going to give angle 8 this mark because it's the same as angle 5. Okay? Now, supplementary 180. And I also know that angle 2 and angle 3 are vertical, but they're not the same as angle 1 and angle 4, so I'm going to mark them with 2 arcs. Same thing with 6 and 7. Okay, so angle 1 and angle 8. Well, angle 1 is an acute angle, and angle 8 is an acute angle, so they cannot equal 180. Angle 1 and angle 7. Well, if I put angle 1 and angle 3 together, they would equal 180. And since angle 3 is the same thing as angle 7, I can say that angle 1 and angle 7 would equal 180. So that would be B. Letter C, angle 2 and angle 4. Angle 2 and angle 4 definitely form 180 degrees, a straight line. Angle 2 and angle 3. These are 2 obtuse angles, and they're going to be too big to be 180. Angle 3 and angle 7. Well, angle 3 is obtuse, and so is angle 7, so that's not going to work. None of the above. Well, we've already marked 2. So for number 4, you should have B and C. Number 5. Which pairs of angles are complementary? Remember, complementary are 2 angles that add up to 90 degrees. Well, let's see what we can figure out first from our picture. We know that this is 90 degrees because it has a 90-degree angle. And we know that the angle opposite of it, across from it, this DGE, that's also going to be 90 degrees because those are vertical. And here, angle I don't have an FGE is 35 degrees. So angle BGC is going to be 35 degrees because they are vertical. And now we can figure out the measure of these 2 angles by just saying 90 plus 35. 90 plus 35 is 125. And then 180 minus 125, it's going to be 5. That's going to be 55. So this angle is 55 degrees, which means this angle is 55 degrees. So now we have everything marked, okay? And we can look at our angle measurement. So letter A says AGF. So let's find AGF. AGF is 55. Let's mark that right here, 55. And angle EGF. EGF. Well, EGF is 35. So if we were to add, if you want to use your calculator, you can. 55 plus 35. 55 plus 35. You can see that we get 90. So those 2 definitely equal 90 degrees. AGB, so let's look at AGB. AGB is 90, and angle EGD is 90, and 90 and 90 is going to be equal to 180, so we don't want to pick that one. All right, AGF is 55, and BGC is 35. So 55 and 35 is definitely 90. We want to pick that one. And then EGF is 35. And EGC Well, that's really big. 90 plus 55. That's 5, 9. It's 145. Well, that's already too big. So there's the answer for number 5 is A and C. Last one. Can an angle be supplementary with itself? Well, when you first think about it, you think no, because I have to have two different angles. But it really can be if both angles are how many degrees? Can you think about it? Angles are 90 degrees. All right, so that's the second part of SOL 8.5.